Our research has shown, and many other scholars who are working with us, that it's not a tiny world like that, blinded, narrow, restrictive. There's so much more to life that we've got to expand our world and begin to explore all the horizons and not try to put it into a neat formula. We put this squiggly line around there, which I've had a student call my jellyfish model, because it's movable, it's dynamic, it's alive. But our knowledge, even our physical knowledge of the world, that I represent by black dots, is continually developing and improving and being refined. Years ago, they didn't know anything about the human brain. Now, even physiologically, with the chemical electricity and the chemistry itself, they can say so much more about the human brain. We're only just starting to understand about the human brain. In about 2.5 years, they will have solved the problem of Alzheimer's disease and Parkinson's disease. What a great advance. And that's because physical knowledge is continually leading to our revising our ideas with the empirical checks and constraints and suggesting we go on further. But that's just the black bit of the research. In psychologically, since we have moved away from psychoanalytic theory and become empirical and experimental in all our studies, we can identify so many things in human life that are the psychological aspects, the hope, the social relations, the motivations, the attitudes, the personality, the cognition. That's all part of the blue parts, and that is continually going on. So I put the arrow there to show how your jellyfish is changing its shape as all knowledge advances and is being refined. Old ideas have had to be thrown out. But also on the spiritual front, and many of us who are working in this area, it's not always obvious in the churches or in the religious institutions. They're a bit old-fashioned, some of them, and they need to realise that a lot of their thinking has gone out of date, and we've come to much deeper understanding of spiritual things. There is much we are able to establish and show that we can't prove it directly, but we can, through cumulative means, begin to see there's a very good case for establishing the spiritual aspect of human life. But like all the other disciplines, we have to go on and research that further. And what we've shown in our knowledge and principles of knowing is that we need to respectfully look at each area and consider each other's thoughts, and the convergence of that is going to help us understand who this human person is and what will help sustain and maintain that life in our world.